Today's cryptic crossword clue is lead guitarist fills all but the first bass section. And this clue is going to test us, I think. There's quite a lot going on in this clue. The first thing to notice is the question mark on the end, and the clue on the surface is not a question. So why is the question mark there? It's because there's something in this clue that's particularly stretchy. We'll figure that out right at the end when we solve it. But there's other tricky stuff going on here. In particular, there's a lot of potential wordplay options that do not work. And sometimes the only way to deal with those is to try them, figure out that they don't work, and then keep going. The first one that doesn't work is at the end of the clue with section. Section could be a wordplay indicator where we take first base or the first base and we take a section of it. Section could be a hidden word indicator. But if you look within the first base or first base, there's no sequence of letters in a row that kind of make a 5-letter word that could be our answer. So we can try it and set it aside. On the other end of the clue at the start is lead, which also can be an indicator. Lead guitarist could be the leading letter of the word guitarist, a G, and that kind of works. That's got potential. Let's stick with that and keep going. And then it's next to the word fills, which can be a containing indicator. We take G, the lead guitarist, and that's going to go inside something that will contain it. And what could that be? It could be all but the first bass, which would mean all of the word bass except its first letter. It would be the ASS of bass. But if we put G inside ASS, first of all, it doesn't give us anything that works. But second of all, it's too short. It's only 4 letters. If we're going to find a word that we take all but the first of, it needs to be a 5-letter word itself. And actually, fills is a 5-letter word. What if we take fills all but the first? That would give us ILLS. And if that's preceded by the G from lead guitarist, we get the word gills, and there we can see it's not bass section, but bass section. A bass is a fish, and a section or a part of a bass would be gills.